Welcome back to Houston Life. You know, there's a brand new show on TLC, and it's called Bad Hair Day. It features 3 doctors helping to restore confidence in their patients by helping them with some extreme hair-related issues. We're not talking about frizzing hair, okay? A Houston dermatologist is one of the stars of the show, and let's take a look at one of her cases.
Testosterone makes hair grow here because it has a different receptor, but that receptor is different up here, and so it causes your hair to fall out here, but grow here. I know it's nuts. So the good news is I think we can help you. That's for sure. I think I can help you.
You're gonna make me cry. Okay.
Oh no. I know it's hard.
Okay, you just saw her in action, Dr. Isha Lopez from Galena Park. She joins us now in studio. Welcome to the show, doctor.
Oh, thank you so much for having me. It's such a pleasure.
And I know the show is all new for you. The first episode aired last week. Tonight is episode number 2. How did this all begin? How did you get tapped for this show?
Actually, an email just came to our office, and shout out to our clinic manager, Kim, who told me, you're Hispanic, you're a female dermatologist, go for it.
Yeah, we're so glad you did. And I love that they're, shining a Houston spotlight. Of course, you're a great dermatologist. And when we think about dermatology, we think of sort of about acne, kind of common things that we see. But explain what Bad Hair Day is. I kind of said this is not about frizzy hair.
Right. So most people think that, skin, dermatology, the end, but dermatologists treat hair, nails, and skin as well. And so a lot of these cases that we, showcase on the show really are severe types of hair loss.
And a lot of these cases, when you talk about the severity, I mean, we saw a woman with extreme facial hair. We've seen baldness in women. These are very personal matters. So was it tough getting people to open up and be vulnerable like that?
I think in the beginning, maybe it was, but at the end, people want to get help. They want to try to fix this. This, affects so much of them. Their identity is tied into this. And so this is something I feel people, if they know it can be fixed, they'll come out.
And quite honestly, a lot of these people, if they're watching it or even a patient, have really struggled with this in private. So to see other patients shining a spotlight on something like this and making this a story is really great for somebody struggling with this anyway.
Absolutely. I mean, we all know what happened this summer with alopecia, right?
Right.
And so that was kind of just showcased, I guess, the fireworks for the show to come on. And I feel like a lot of people now are not struggling in the dark anymore. They actually want to seek help.
Alopecia is another reason for hair loss, and you deal with hair loss on the show, not just male pattern hair loss, but pulling, people with burns. I mean, there are so many extreme cases that you see.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, people can lose 60, 70, 85% of their hair, and they think, everything is done, but there is hope out there.
It's so interesting to see this, and I'm so glad you're shining a light on this and really looking at how to treat something like this, what people are dealing with. We do have a piece of video that you brought from tonight's episode that will air. You see clients with lumps. This looks very serious. What's going on here, and how did you address it here on the show?
So this particular patient actually had a lipoma, which is a big fatty, tumor that grows anywhere. And he's been living with it many, many years and using his hair to hide it.
Right, because it's underneath his hair.
Right. And so this is part, of a bad hair day because he has not had a haircut in over 10 years.
Wow.
And now he is like, well, I'm suffering from this. It's actually causing me pain. It's time for me to do something.
Oh my goodness. And I mean, you truly have seen it all. So for people who appear on your show, again, not only is this potentially a very vulnerable situation for them, so courageous to go on television and share their story, you see a lot of tears. You see sad tears, but you also see happy tears because you're really able to change people's lives.
Yeah, I mean, and as far as dermatology goes, I feel like, we may not be saving people's lives, we're definitely changing their lives for the better.
It's really great. What have you learned doing this process? I mean, not only being on the show, but I feel like you love to connect with your patients, right? I mean, that's what you do on a daily basis. So, did you learn anything new about yourself and your practice?
I think I did. I think I really enjoyed just reminding myself that the patient is more than a condition, right? You look past the condition. You see somebody's mom, dad, somebody who has identity in that. And so I just was reminded that's why I love what I do.
Southeast Dermatology in Southeast Houston. I know you grew up here, Galena Park, is that right?
Park North Shore, yeah.
All right. And a lot of viewers, when they watch tonight's episode, they may say for a lot of these people who come in, why did they wait so long?
Right.
What's your experience? What's the story there?
You know, alopecia is just something that we haven't had many treatments for. I mean, people do wait a long time, and if I can get anything out there today is the earlier the better. Because if you wait too long, it may be too late for you. But there are new medications out there that can treat, you know, alopecia so well now.
Well, Dr. Isha Lopez, thank you so much for stopping by Houston Life. Such a fascinating job you have, and we can't wait to watch the show tonight.
All right, well, thank you so much.
Anytime. And a reminder, the Bad Hair Day airs Wednesdays at 9 p.m. Central on TLC. The first episode, again, premiered last week, and will run for 6 more episodes. For more information about Dr. Lopez, we have shared a link on the Scene on Houston Life section of our website, houstonlife.tv.